and welcome back to another video. It has literally been months since I last filmed something, but it is the new year, and as tradition on this channel, we make a video for New Year's, and we talk about the year, and we talk about the next year, and what's to come, and what we just have a New Year's discussion. So here we are. Hello, it's been ages. I'm not really going to get too much into why I've been gone, mainly just depression, but yeah, I'm not going to get too much into why I was gone because it's like a whole thing. If you saw last year's video, it's basically that still. Today's video is basically going to be like a overview of the year, but I can't really remember too much of this year. So it's basically going to be all the fandoms I was into and like one thing I can remember from each month. I'm only really doing the fandom thing because I can't remember much other than what fandom I was in, and I think the fandom I was in kind of quite well represents my mood for that month and mindset and mental stability, so that's what we're doing. It's a lot different from how I usually do them, but I have just been clinging on to characters in fandoms this year just to stay afloat. Really, it's not the best coping mechanism, but it's one we've stuck with, so I'm gonna I have notes. So this year has absolutely flown by and I really can't remember much, but it's not been great, chums. It's not been great. Anyway, so we're gonna start off with January. January was my peak Life is Strange moment. Like after, okay, this is gonna get really cringy, and you know, because I'm going to be talking about fandoms and kinning, but it's my coping mechanism. It's how I deal with trauma. So I'd maybe stop. If you're the kids here or the women upstairs, stop watching because this is just not going to make any sense to you. Go. Get. Thank you. Now that all the lads are here, let's get into it. So January was my Life is Strange phase. Well, not phase, but that obsession came back and hit me in the face. It hit me in the face the moment, well, we'll say September, when the big issue happened. But it kind of hit me back in the face again. It came to life. And it was there from September, well, the end of September, to January, basically. And it was just Life is Strange. And I kenned Chloe and Nathan, which there's going to be a lot of me kinning two people because I have two completely different personalities. And that will become quite clear later on. And now I have figured out it's how I see myself and then how I actually am. Like I've been thinking about it, writing this down, so but my true kin is probably Chloe. But yeah, it's the whole I'm not gonna get into why because it's a lot, but my favourite fandom was Life is Strange. My kin was Chloe and Nathan. My comfort character was Warren because he reminded me of my friend, and it was also their favourite, so I kind of just attached onto him, and they're a lot like him, so attached onto him. My mood was very depressed, very angry, therefore me kinning Chloe Price was quite accurate. You can also see me, please just ignore me in the back, pay attention to him. That's Swanson, if anybody's curious. He's in my room. I love him. He's adorable. All I really remember from January is having edibles and going to the train track really late at night and smoking and just, oh, you know, just having a fucking ball. So in February, my fandom was The Evil Within 2. Now, I have been shitting on The Evil Within 2 for years. Ever since it came out, because I think I saw Markiplier play it. And then there's a part where one of the characters walks in and you think it's the character from the first game. It's not. She's just wearing the exact same fucking outfit. That made me really angry and I just never played it and shat on it for a long time. And played it in February because I wanted to get into something new, and actually turns out the game's actually pretty fucking good. It's not great. The dialogue is terrible. But it was pretty fucking good. Like, it wasn't too bad. My kin was Stefano at that time. Stefano Valentini. I'm not going to get too into him, but he's like a murderous photographer slash artist guy, and I related to him. I think I just had a lot of emotions and anger, and I was like, yes, but I'm not a murderer. Jesus. Looking back on it now, I'm like, why him? I was not in the right mindset in February, let me fucking tell you that. I also ken Kidman for The Evil Within, and that's like, we are, yes. Stefano was just I think my brain was a bit mumble jumbled. So my comfort character was Sebastian and Obscura. That's Obscura, by the way. I took comfort in that thing. I don't know why, but I did. I was very creative but also depressed, and I remember drawing like a lot of art and making a lot of Spotify playlists. I was quite creative but also still very depressed and didn't really do much anyway. I would draw and I would make Spotify playlists, and I was really into photography then, and I just kept taking photos, so it was good, but I never posted those photos anywhere because I was too depressed to move. I literally don't think I remember anything from February, apart from making lots of Spotify playlists. March was still The Evil Within 2 and Life is Strange 2, but Life is Strange 2 was on the side. I kind of just played it for a wee bit, just to kind of see what was going on. It was pretty good. I never finished it, but still The Evil Within 2. I can't really remember much. We did climb a massive fucking hill though, which was nice. And we saw like the whole of our town. It was really nice, but also my legs were in agony afterwards. April is when I got into GTA 5. I had played it before, but I'd never really gotten to Trevor. Like, I'd never gotten that far. And plus, I just wanted to run about and do random shit. But I was still in the mindset of wanting to play new games, so I played GTA. Now this is when things get weird, because I had a crush on Trevor Phillips. That man is fucking disgusting and I was in love with him. Therefore, just kind of more putting out there how scrambled and fried my brain was. I don't know why I keep going Scottish. I'm just... we're vibing. I also kenned Trevor, but mainly because, you know, his whole best friend had died type beat. Mainly because of that. My comfort was Michael, even though I don't really like him anymore. But he was my comfort character when I was playing it. My mood was very angry and again disassociating. For the first 3 or 4, maybe 5 months. Yeah, for the first 5-6 months of the year, I was just completely disassociated with everything. I was just away. Disconnected from reality, let's say that. I just didn't want to think of anything. Reality just brought back too many memories, and then why I was sad, and then it would just hit me like a truck. I didn't process anything properly this year. This is when I started making like OCs, which I think turned more into alters. They were like different moods of mine, but I turned them into people. And I made playlists for them. So like, I have one called Trent and he represents my anger, and I have one called Francine and she represents my like happiness and things. Like there's a lot more than that, but, and then they've got like backstories. Like I've sprinkled my trauma between them all. They all have little bits of my trauma. And I made playlists for them and everything, and it was just a time. There's probably a deeper meaning to that, but I'm not gonna look into it. So May, it was still GTA. This is when I was watching American Dad religiously. I think I watched it so much in May that Amazon Prime like kind of took it off me. They didn't let me watch it, and I was like, I may have watched all 17 seasons at one go, but like, I'm coping. It was my comfort show. My kid was Roger from American Dad, but only because he dressed up in like a million different people. And that was the mood. Not Roger, because he's also a piece of shit. I didn't relate to him for that. I related to him for the dressing up as people, because I do that. My comfort character was Francine from American Dad. I just remember being really, really drained. I think I literally sat for a month and just watched American Dad. I wasn't doing great. June is when I was into that's when I started playing Resident Evil 7. I had seen other people play it, but I'd never played it for myself. And I did, and it was fun, and I got really obsessed with it. I kenned Clancy, he's like the photographer guy. My comfort character was Marguerite Baker. I don't know why. I was feeling a lot better in June compared to like the rest of the month. I think I was kind of I was still kind of disassociating a lot, but I was kind of coming out of that. I was kind of connecting with reality a wee bit. That's when I was also watching Big Mouth every time I had dinner. So that kind of became a little obsession for a while, hence the black and blue hair. July was Overwatch. Now, I made a massive Overwatch OC. There is so much layers to that OC. I used to walk around the park planning shit for that OC. I have like an entire playlist, and everything has like a very detailed music video to it. It could be a TV series. That OC is fucking detailed. Because like, I'm saying I'm coming out of my disassociating thing, but I'm kind of putting it into something a little bit more creative than becoming obsessed with characters I shouldn't be obsessed with because they're a bit insane in the membrane, you know. So that was there. My kin in Overwatch is Junkrat. And if you know me and Junkrat are literally the same person. Literally. Like, I'm not even gonna go further into that. We are the same person. My comfort was Moira and Roadhog. My mood was hyper, depressed, and disassociating again. But disassociating in a good way. Creative, kind of, a little bit. August was Devil May Cry. And then halfway through that I got into Resident Evil 2. But it wasn't... Resident Evil wasn't like a massive thing. It was kind of like a little placeholder. But Devil May Cry was like my main thing in August. My kin in Devil May Cry was Nero, and my comfort character was Dante, and Dante still is a massive comfort. I got really into Devil May Cry. Like, I think I was kind of coming out of it, but I was also kind of still disassociating because, like, all of the characters in that give me massive comfort, and I just don't know why, but it was nice. Plus, it was probably one of the most decent fandoms that didn't include, like, zombies or, like, death or anything. They may be demons, but it was a kind of, like, it was normal-ish compared to all the stuff I've been watching before. I just remember just being really sad and just relying on Devil May Cry in that month. September was Detroit Become Human. I ken Ralph from that. The little, yeah. My comfort was Hank. I don't know why comfort. I don't know why Hank was my comfort. I don't get it. I don't know. But he was. There was just something comforting about that wee old man. I literally don't remember anything. Apart from really messing up Detroit Become Human and not finishing it. I think I got, like, it's a choice-based game, so this technically isn't spoilers, but I got Connor killed. I got him deactivated, and I think I killed Kara and Alice. And I just got too sad that I just didn't play it. I didn't want to restart it because I was like, well, my permanent thing is just fucking up, so like, I don't want to play it anymore. So yeah. Now October. I think I can put this down. Yeah. So October all the way to now, or the end of September all the way to now, has been Red Dead Redemption 2. I have latched onto this fandom. I have been here for 4 months, I don't know, 3 months, I don't know. I've been here for a fucking while, and I think in January it'll be 4 months. I have convinced 3 of my friends to start playing that game. I had been into it for so long. It started with seeing people play Red Dead Online, and I was like, this looks pretty cool. I want to see what it's all about. Then I played it. I did play Red Dead before. I played it September when my friend died last year. And then I realised this was a really bad idea. I think I was buying a bunch of games at that point and I got Red Dead. And then I remembered that Arthur died and I was like, this is probably not the best game to play when I'm like grieving. So I didn't play it, I didn't finish it. I just ran around as Arthur for a bit and I'm coming back to it. I haven't completed it yet. I don't want Arthur to die. I have played it before in the past, but I don't want Arthur to die. I am relying on that cowboy for sanity. I am relying on that cowboy. He is my biggest comfort character ever. I love him so much. It sounds really stupid, but if you have never struggled and haven't been neglected your whole entire life, I don't think you'll get it. But like Arthur Morgan, that little cowboy, is single-handedly keeping my brain together. And when he goes, I think I'm just gonna explode. So 3 missions away. I don't think I can do it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But yes, Red Dead Redemption has been my shit. I'm not going to talk about it because I could talk about it for ages. But yeah, my kin is Sean. We are the same motherfucker. I think that's literally it. Arthur's my comfort character, if you couldn't tell that. I think he's everybody's. He's just great. Yay. I've been recording for like 20 minutes just yapping. Anyway, New Year's resolutions. Where did I write those? Hold on, I'll be back in a minute. I have a journal now! Wow, I've been keeping it since October 27th. And it is quite the thing. I don't write journals the way people are supposed to write journals. Like, I have the date in the middle. I'm not gonna properly show you, but the date's in the middle and everything's around it. I'm here for this. I wrote my New Year's resolutions down. So these are my resolutions for next year. Are you listening now? Buckle your seatbelts in because they're not that interesting actually at all. They are very simple and things that probably should already be doing, but depression. I feel like in December the cloud of depression has lifted. Knock on wood, didn't jinx myself now. But it's kind of lifting a little bit. I'm actually doing things. I'm doing dishes instead of letting them sit for a while. It sounds disgusting, but if you have depression, it's like, it's so hard to even get out of your bed in the morning. It's so hard to explain it to people, but it's so hard to even move that the thought of doing dishes just it feels like your body is made of like bricks and you can't physically stand up because everything is just too heavy. And if you do stand up, it's just so overwhelming, you just have to sit back down again and just lie down because it's the only thing that doesn't, you know? Probably didn't explain that properly, but that's basically what it feels like. My first one is to look after myself. Now this is going to sound really disgusting, but like brush teeth, wash your face, bath maybe every second day instead of every 4 days. It sounds disgusting, but it's really, really hard for me to actually get up and do things. So that's it. I've already started trying to do these things. Like I said, December, I don't know what's happened, but I kind of feel like a massive weight has lifted and I feel like I can actually do things now. One proper source of income, like I don't work right now and I can't, and I'm not going to go into it, but I can't. So I want to try and either properly get paid from YouTube or Twitch or make things and sell them, or like make and sell art. Do something like that so I can have like a proper source of income. Consistent stream and videos, so on Twitch, try and stream every single day or at least 5 days a week. YouTube, try and upload at least weekly, and then on my YouTube, my gaming channel, try and maybe 3 videos a week. I'm sticking to 1 video each channel every week and then progress it. It will still probably be 1 on here unless it's the end of the month, because I want to start doing monthly videos again, like monthly reviews. I want to be fluent in Spanish. I have been learning Spanish for the past 3 months. I have wanted to learn Spanish for years. I wanted to learn it in high school, but nobody would take the course with me, so I just didn't do it. And now I'm learning it, and it's great. I love it. So I want to be fluent by the time next year ends. I want a regular cleaning schedule for the house, just kind of like cleaning my room every week, hoovering it every week, basic shit. So like every Monday I'll clean or something. Work on mental health, which is probably something I should have done last year, but I want to try and get back on track and actually be able to do things, because it is hard. Eat better. Now that sounds ridiculous, but I come from a really poor family where we can't really afford decent food. And now that I have, like, I don't spend any of my money. I have so much saved up. That's another thing. Not be so terrified to spend money. I have enough money that I can spend money on food, decent food, instead of just having macaroni all the time. I want to learn to make proper food and have decent food instead of macaroni and cheese constantly. It's great, but oh my god. I want to get an animal, like a dog or a cat or something. Or even just like a gecko or a rat or something. Get better at PC gaming. I got a PC and I do not know how to play it. I'm like, okay, but I've been a console player my entire life, so playing PC is really hard, and I want to be able to actually properly play PC games and then start streaming on PC and get Dead by Daylight over there. Write more. I want to try and, like I said, I've been making a lot of OCs, and that sounds really cringy, but I really want to write them all down, so if I ever want to, like, I do want to make films and TV shows and things in the future, and if I write them all down, I'll have ideas for characters later on down the line, so I want to start writing that. Cosplay at least once a week or a month. I'm starting with a month and then I'll go down like to 2 weeks and things, because it takes a lot out of me. Get a morning routine instead of just sitting in my bed for 2 hours before I finally get the courage to actually get up. I want to exercise. I want to go to the gym. I've been seeing about my leg. My leg is fucked, but I've been going to see about that, and she was like, oh, do your leg wonder if you go to the gym, so I want to start doing that. I want to learn how to dance and sing properly, because I've been obsessed with musical theatre recently. Probably I will never get into it, but I want to be able to learn to sing and to dance and just, you know, I enjoy doing it in my own spare time, so it'd be nice to actually like do it properly. Try to post every single day on my personal Instagram, just to kind of like, I don't know, do something that needs me to post. So maybe go for a walk somewhere I've never done before. I don't know, do something, just do something. Either that or just have like a picture or something, so I can kind of see like each day when I look back on it. I've gotten really nostalgic and I just really like looking back on things. I want to make monthly playlists of my mood every month. I've done that for November and December this month, but I'm not going to get into it because this video's already going to be really long. But I want to do that. I also want to start kenning better people. Like, I know kenning is like, it's weird, but I don't really know who I am, and that kind of really bugs me. So kenning people kind of gives me like a sense of self, and it's weird and it's cringy, but it's like, it helps me give me a sense of self, and it's why I do it so often. And then, but the thing is, like, I'll ken somebody and then I'll pick something up one thing from their personality, and then I'll move on, and then I'll just constantly have that thing. My personality isn't my own, I just mimic other people. And I don't know if that's an ADHD thing or if it's just, I don't know, but that's it. I don't know what I wanted to do last year. I just remember wanting to do things more creatively, right? I'm not even going to watch the video from last year because I know I wanted to do more things creatively, and I didn't. I didn't do anything this year. I literally took a year to sit down and do absolutely nothing. I have 10 videos this year on my YouTube channel. I recorded the entirety of Evil Within 2, Far Cry 3, Bully, and I still haven't finished uploading videos from them, and I have deleted most of them. So yeah, I'm just gonna assume that I didn't do everything I wanted to do last year. Hopefully next year will be a little bit better. Better be. I'm watching you. Pull yourself together! But anyway, I don't know. Hopefully next year will be better. I say that every year, but I have high hopes for next year. Either that or I have really bad hopes I'm gonna die, but you know, I have that fear all the time. But I think that's basically it. I hope next year is better. I don't think, touch wood, it can be any worse than the past 2 years have been. But yeah, that's it. I rambled a lot. This was basically just a video of me talking about all the fandoms I've been into this year. I also noticed my energy has plummeted. Wow. I was quite, I don't know, I was a lot more energetic last year, but also I have felt the strongest amount of emotions I have felt this year. Everything kind of has like a really strong kind of nostalgia to it. Like February has like a different nostalgia from March, and it's weird, but I think I've felt the most emotion I have ever felt this year, and I would like to not do that again. Everything was just so intense. Everything was all over the place. It wasn't the best year. Last year was still the worst year of my life. This year was pretty bad, but hopefully next year will be one of the best years of my life. Maybe it will just be great or okay. You know, but yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I ranted a lot. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Wanna say bye, boy? You wanna say bye?
You wanna say bye, son? You wanna say bye with your little hand?
See, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. You said your change, you know.